So here's another part of my stalking program, and I'm gonna prove to you that this is what it is. Okay. These stalkers don't care. See, they've conditioned everyone to think that this isn't going on, that it's just a mental illness, and we're gonna explain this too. So when you look up gang stalking, this is how you know it's all fake. This is how you know it's all set up. This is a word created by them to identify people who are going to be gang stalked further if they haven't already, which they most likely have. So it says gang stalking or group stalking is a set of persecutory beliefs in which those affected believe they're being followed, stalked. We know. The reason they set it up like this is so they don't have to do much explaining. Everyone who complains about it is just suffering from a mental illness. Which might be true, but it doesn't stop other gangs of people stalking you. And the evidence I provided on my channel, if you really want me to explain it for 1,000th time, this will be the last time I explain it like this. Which one is the best? Here's the EMS following me around. We'll turn off the sound for this one. So, in this video, you see two different ambulances going two different directions on the road, both passing me. And I told you the EMS stalks me at night. It's not a joke. This is what happens. They have fucking technology inside of the ambulances that they're following me around with and doing stuff to my brain. That's why every time that they drive by, it's a deja vu moment. My perception of time feels off, modified. That's why this video is called Still Don't Believe Me. It's going to be happening to everyone in the times to come very shortly, actually, if it's not already happening. So they all have extremely bright headlights. Here's the first ambulance. And then moments later you see another ambulance. The blue and the orange, that's the sky color, but it has to do with the color coding. It hit me with a lot of blues and oranges. The color code combo. So there is the second ambulance. Why are there two ambulances with no sirens just driving down two opposite sides of the street? Makes no sense. They're stalking. Here is a guy with extremely bright headlights flashing me with his hazards. Here is a one headlight brighter than the other setup car. I lived for 21 years. I never saw this much of it. There he is flashing me. His headlights are so bright that they're burning holes in my eyes. Everyone that's going on these videos is a stalker. I'm not recording these people for no reason. Here is a police doing a silent siren, which is another tactic. And then the moment I get up to the fire department, they decide to pull out and activate the siren. Okay. I'm going to save your ears the trouble. Here is two one headlight vehicles right next to each other, and then right behind them, there's the first one headlight vehicle. I don't know if you can see it, but his headlight is gone. They're doing that to let me know that they're stalking me. It's so simple. And then the next guy that drives by this road has extremely bright headlights, so bright that they literally hurt your eyes to look at them. Okay? And then I turn my camera, and who do I see? Another one headlight vehicle stalking me. Right there. Okay, why are there two one headlight vehicles if I'm not being stalked? You're gonna have to answer that question because they've been doing this to me. They didn't start the one headlight stuff immediately. That started afterwards. Or that started after like the first 5 or 6 months of me being gang stalked and fucked with in mkultra. And then this shit began. Alright? I mean, how can you not believe me at this point? I'm literally showing you. Here's more. This is all within the span of days. Here's Granville Police in Newark, right next to my house. There's nothing going down over there. It's a police meetup. Why is Granville Police attending a crime scene in Newark? Nothing happened over there. If you check the news, you're not going to see anything because nothing fucking happened. Here is... this is just another incident of two one headlight vehicles in the same setting. Like, it's just... It feels so pointless trying to explain myself, because even when I show the evidence of my stalkers, it doesn't, no one cares. They don't compute. It's apparently not enough. This is all within the span of days. It's not a fucking coincidence. Sometimes I see them every fucking like 10 minutes. Just look, watch. First, one headlight vehicle. There's one. And then here's the second moments later. This is all in the same, this was within the span of a couple seconds. Now look, boom, there's the second one headlight vehicle. They're stalkers. It's so obvious. They're telling me. This is a never-ending story. They're adding to it. Also, I recorded a video earlier where I explained that this is a fucking psyop by them to convince you. Why would they automatically assume that everyone talking about being stalked by gangs of people are fucking mentally ill? They're the ones doing it. They don't want you finding out. And God, you guys need to have more investigative ability, because I'm literally showing you fucking evidence of me being stalked, and you're sitting there arguing with me about it as though there's something to argue. Here's the EMS truck, same truck, following me out to 3 different locations. This is my neighborhood. They do this every night. What are they doing? There's no one in the back of that vehicle. So that's the first incident at the first location. Here's the second incident at the second location. 2 different locations. And here's the third incident. Right here. Same EMS truck. Following me around. It's a different location. Why are they doing that? That was a test. I wanted to see if they'd actually do that. And they did. Here's another one. Same EMS. Here, this one's perfect. The guy follows me from my house and does this. This is what he does. And you guys are still like convinced that nothing's going on here. Well, go ahead and watch.
I could just pull up.
This is an alleyway.
I could just pull out my phone and start recording this shit. There's another one. They're real scary, bro. Once you come out of the car.
They do that every single fucking day. Every day they do this. Here's them. They did it earlier, like an hour ago. They let off car alarms. The moment I came outside, a bunch of people came out and they started lighting off fucking alarms. They do this every single time. Okay, that's that. This is what I mean when I say the moment I come outside on this street is not busy at all. It isn't. They're always sitting on my fucking. These people are like, why did they stick up for them? Like, they're such losers. God, man. They literally, like, force people into suicide. I don't think you realize how fucking serious this is. It's serious. They're looking for mentally vulnerable people to treat them as fucking lab rats. And I just don't know what to tell you. Here's another one headlight vehicle that follows me around. And that works for a whole lot of people. Boom. Look. Has one headlight. And then here's them blinding me. There's 3 of them at once. Look, 3. Boom. And they're flashing me with their hazards. Here is yet another clip of. This is every day. Sometimes it just keeps going. They have their brights on. Tupac was fucking harassed by these people too. I guarantee it. Anybody who's assassinated. I mean, most people who are assassinated are going to be gang stalked, whether they know it or not. That's why it's good to know. So, is there any more good evidence on this channel? It's all good evidence. Here's the police stalking me. I just don't know what to say, man. I'm on foot, and they're following me around in their vehicles. How can you claim that it's not stalking? It's just, it makes no sense, bro. So yeah, in this video, at night, you have this EMS truck yet again following me around. And then you see on the left of this guy signaling to me. Alright, go watch the video. This video is about, oh wow, this guy is so transparent. Anyway, on every website there's a group of people that follow me around to do shit like this and to call me a drug addict. They're just very ignorant, ridiculous people that you can't take seriously. I'm pretty sure this is a bot too, because I don't say this every thread. I don't say "Are you ready?" every thread. So I'm pretty sure this is a bot that's trained on 4chan responses. This was an inevitable result of 4chan at all. And in fact, most of these threads that you're going to be seeing are AI generated, and for the purposes of improving artificial intelligence as it's been created by humans here for that specific purpose. So they're trying to direct your thoughts and everything else. It's really bottom of the barrel. See, like, I don't know if they realize this, right? But their words are so revealing. And what they're revealing to me right now is that they're sad losers. Very sad. Anyway, these people are all full of shit, and they're working for gang-stalking human traffickers, so you think about that one for a moment. And then ask yourself why almost every case of gang-stalking is related to human trafficking in some way. Yeah, something tells me that all these people following me around are full of shit. So let's go to my channel, and let's look at all the notifications from these shockingly fake people. It's going to be interesting, trust me. I just took a cursory look at it. And I have a community guidelines strike. And what might that be about? Right, I posted medical misinformation about the COVID vaccine by telling you that it's poison. Because in a world, that just makes so much sense. And someone's texting me something. Very interesting. Yeah, okay. So medical misinformation, right? I literally looked at the Wikipedia page for this vaccine. It's not even worth it. I literally read the Wikipedia page and they struck my video because I talked about the vaccine. I have a feeling you'll have a ton of bots in your comments soon. Yeah, I didn't know that. I kind of like predicted it, but I didn't know that video would be recommended to people. But it should show you that all my other videos are not recommended to people because of the keywords that I use. So you notice how he says, look in incel, because I'm in a prison cell. Incel, get it? I'm in a prison cell. And he's pretending to be my handler, or he is the chief handler for real. I don't know, he sounds like a loser getting paid to harass people. And what they'll do, right, I'm not offended by this. They'll follow me from website to website, and they'll say things only I know, and they'll talk about how I'm a drug addict. It's pretty interesting, and you can just tell that he's getting paid to do it. One of the people who seems to be skeptical about my stalking is doing this, and his comments don't make my delusions worse because, well, these aren't delusions. I'm actually on point here. And he says that's what you get when you choose to do drugs. He's a gang stalker, okay? He doesn't care. They're trying to make me kill myself right now. Like, they're actually trying to make me kill myself. Exactly. All they want to do is antagonize. And yeah, I'm mentally struggling, but I'm going to be fine. He can't imagine himself in the same situation as me, because he doesn't have to imagine himself in the same situation. Oops. And I was going to say, I don't know who Chief Handler is, but I do have a video of him saying that he likes to rape women. And let's see if we can find that right now. Okay, Chief Handler. Oh my god. My keyboard does not work right now. It's very obnoxious. Chief Handler, and then Iraqi. This is Chief Handler, by the way. this video. Let's see if we can find it still. This guy right here, Christ Zealot. So this voice you're hearing right now, that's Chief Handler. No joke.
Funny when I put your address online. You go, "Ah."
That's actually how he is. Like, even if that wasn't him, that's exactly how he is.
I get it, bro. But have you ever thought about
It's him,
taking
though.
up a hobby?
On that one.
Wait, so you said you enjoy raping Iraqis?
I have lots of hobbies.
You enjoy raping Iraqis. That's what you said, right?
All of them.
You raped
Yep.
Iraqi women when you were in the military.
So many.
So many? Yeah, I mean, that explains a lot about you, man. I mean, it really does. The fact that you threatened to rape my family and you dox them, it's like, oh, I'm so scared, bro. Wow. And yet you still haven't done jack shit, man.
Yeah, because I have a life. I'm not gonna fly across the country to slap around a fucking incel. Who's not worth anyone's
But you threatened my family, bro, and then you dox them. You know what's funny?
What?
I just got more views because of it. You know, it's hilarious.
Look, he wants
This
his
is
fucking
actually
airplane.
video
I
thing.
said no. How about you like that, you little bitch?
What?
I can't swim.
And this might actually be his number right here. And this number is Portland, Oregon. Okay. So for the guy who is in the channel description, the thing is, Ephesians, he says that there are no dark agents of destruction, but there are, and the Bible itself does say this. Ephesians 6:12, our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, spiritual wickedness in high places. So these people's brains are controlled by spiritual wickedness in high places. That's what it means, to me at least, when we talk about evil spirits or agents. And as someone, I mean, you don't know me, you don't know what I've been through, you don't know what I've seen. I've seen actual archons, like they look like this. I'm going to show you. Archon, reptilian. Okay, I've seen these. I'm not joking. Like, I'm not making it up for attention. I've actually seen a fucking archon. And in the Bible as well, Revelations 12, it describes a red dragon. I've seen that red dragon. I've seen the red dragon. I never read this book of Revelations until after I saw the red dragon. Let me show you. Why would they give me this translation? They know I don't like it. This works. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. That's the red dragon that I saw without even reading the book of Revelation. How is that possible? So these evil spirits are real. They are holding us all. It's very similar to this photo right here, actually. Let me show you. So you see this photo of the hierarchy of demons. This is actually how it is. I've seen it as well. There are thousands of demon faces. Look, man, I don't know. If you can't take me at my word, this channel is not for you, because I'm telling you the fucking truth. But it's a case of who is going to believe me when I tell you these things. Thousands of demon faces all feeding off each other in a kind of line just like this. And the demiurge is the owner of this world, which is a world of lies, which is why it's so easy for them to gang stalk me and for me to upload actual video evidence and for that still not to be sufficient. Okay. And here's a guy who's actually questioning, seeing that statue at 55 seconds look like it's overseeing the cops in their meeting place, like a sacred unholy place. Little g, not big G. Yes, you get it. Little g is the false G posing as the big G, which is why Freemasonry worships mathematics and why their symbol is a G. Is that a store parking lot? No, it's a tire shop. They were pretending to fucking put together a tire. Not joking. They were This is right next to my house. Tire shop pretending to fix a truck. I'm pretty sure that's on camera as well. Okay. What is that building to the left as you go up the stairs and see the statue? Is it a church building or a bank? That is a memorial, veterans memorial, where a lot of gang stalkers actually stay. So, there you go. Just trying to figure out the connections. Do you happen to know the history of that location? Was it an ancient burial site once, or possibly a place of some type of crime or ritual spot for Satanists? I have no idea. But Ohio is technically cursed land because they slaughtered a bunch of Native Americans here because they're retarded. You have the Gnadenhutten massacre, okay, where a bunch of Native Ohioans were fucking slaughtered by a bunch of basically retards. Of course, without these retards, I probably wouldn't be here unless this is just... Well, no, if it wasn't for these retards, I wouldn't have been born in Ohio. I probably would have been born in Germany as a full Ashkenazi Jew. Which is crazy. Anyway, yeah, the land of Ohio is cursed. And they're always littering. The other day, this guy walked up to me, and his handler, he literally waited. He could have put out his cigarette. It was half smoked. It wasn't even gone yet. He could have waited to put his cigarette out before or after he saw me, and he chose to do it right in front of me. Like, I swear, bro, these people are all controlled. It's sad. It's fucking sad. I will definitely cut this part out of the video and make it its own video, but I don't know anything about a satanic crime happening at a tire shop, but I will say this. There is a Freemasonic temple, and I think it's also doubling as an apartment block right very, very close to it, just right up ahead this location. So I don't know. Obviously these police are not being, they're being corrupt. I'm pretty sure this is corruption. One, because they're pretending to do things. They're setting up little cop meetups by like making it look like something's going on, and if you go to check it out, nothing's going on. They're just standing there. And I've seen footage of that on YouTube as well, where someone confronts the gang stalkers, the police, or the EMS, and it looks like a crime scene, but nothing's going on. It's because it's a setup. Okay. So we're looking for fake commenters, but that one happened to have caught my eye. And everything you're saying is exactly what I'm going through in Philly. They threw trash at me 4 times. I get the green color harassment, street theater, noise harassment, directed conversations, scripted conversations, exit/entry tactics. Yes, those happened to me just this morning, etc. These jitbags do this to me for over 33 years since birth now. It sucks. Green is actually my favorite color, and it's the color of my eyes. So the fact that the gang stalkers ruin, colors for me is really shitty. So there's another color, blue and orange, I really like. It's one of my favorite color combos, and it's kind of been taken by the gang stalkers, unfortunately. It's very sad. So yeah, this is one of the people that follows me from website to website, harassing me. And it's probably a bot doing it, because I don't know. Does that type like a human to you? Weird exclamation point. Like, sure, bro, are you Chat GPT? Because that's video evidence I just uploaded, and you're sitting there acting like I'm some schizo. You're crazy, bro. Okay, you're crazy. And yeah, I don't know.